It was a quiet night, and the streets were empty. Mark was walking home from work, feeling exhausted and drained. As he turned the corner, he saw an old man standing in the middle of the street, staring at him with dark, piercing eyes. Mark tried to avoid him, but the old man stepped in front of him, blocking his path. "Do you have a moment to spare?" the old man asked in a raspy voice. Mark hesitated, feeling uneasy. There was something about the old man that made him feel uncomfortable. But he didn't want to be rude, so he nodded his head. The old man began to tell Mark a strange story, of how he had been alive for centuries and had seen things that no mortal man could ever comprehend. He spoke of dark rituals, of ancient gods, and of terrible creatures that lurked in the shadows. Mark tried to ignore him, but he couldn't shake the feeling that the old man knew something that he didn't. And then, the old man reached out and touched his arm. Mark recoiled in horror as he felt a cold, bony hand grip his flesh. He tried to pull away, but the old man's grip was surprisingly strong. And then, Mark saw something that made his blood run cold. The old man's skin began to ripple and shift, as if it were made of liquid. His eyes glowed with an eerie light, and his mouth twisted into a grotesque grin. Mark tried to run, but the old man was too fast. He chased Mark down the street, his body contorting and twisting as he moved. Mark could hear his raspy laughter echoing through the night. Finally, Mark managed to lose him, ducking into an alley and hiding behind a dumpster. He waited there for what felt like hours, his heart pounding in his chest. When he finally emerged from the alley, the old man was gone. But Mark knew that he would never forget what he had seen, a creature from another world, lurking in the shadows, waiting to claim its next victim.